What would you do if a stroke struck you alone at home, with no one there to help? Strokes don't warn you, they can be a morning stroke risk or hit any time, especially for high blood pressure seniors. In the next 20 seconds, I'm Harold Bennett, and I'll show you 5 life-saving elderly first aid steps to recognize stroke symptoms and act when time is brain. Tap like, comment, I'm ready, and stay until the end to learn the key stroke prevention for seniors tip that could save your life. Have you ever realized how one moment of distraction could almost cost you your life? I'm Harold Bennett, and I faced that terrifying moment alone in my living room when my face went numb and my left arm felt paralyzed. Classic stroke symptoms I failed to recognize at first. That morning, after pouring a glass of water, I leaned back and suddenly noticed my smile was lopsided in the mirror. My speech slurred when I tried to say, "The sky is blue today." My heart raced, and I struggled to lift my left arm. Time froze. Alone, I remembered the FAST acronym: face, arm, speech, time. I checked each step on myself, realizing I was experiencing an actual stroke. Desperate, I dialed 911. On the other end was a doctor from the stroke center, representing Dr. Greg C. Fonero, MD, interim chief of UCLA cardiology and a leading expert on high blood pressure, seniors, and stroke prevention for seniors. He calmly guided me through every detail, reminding me that time is brain and every minute counts. Thanks to acting on those elderly first aid checks and his instructions, the ambulance arrived within 8 minutes. At the hospital, I was diagnosed with a mild ischemic stroke and received clot-busting treatment just in time. If I, an older adult living alone, could identify the signs and call for help, so can you. Up next, I'll teach you exactly how to perform the FAST self-check and spot even the more subtle stroke warning signs. Stay with me to learn these life-saving skills. Have you ever wondered how to quickly recognize stroke symptoms when you're alone, with no one to assist? Every high blood pressure senior needs to know the FAST check. Face, look in a mirror or open your phone camera and smile. If one side droops, that's a red flag for stroke. Arm, raise both arms to shoulder height, palms down. Close your eyes and hold for 5 seconds. If one arm drifts downward, you must act fast. Speech, repeat a simple sentence like, "The sky is blue today." Slurred or garbled words are a serious warning. Time, at the first sign, time is critical, every minute counts, because time is brain. Beyond FAST, be alert for other key warning signs in your elderly first aid toolbox. 1. Sudden numbness or weakness on one side of your body. 2. Severe dizziness, loss of balance, or coordination. 3. Sudden vision problems in one or both eyes. 4. A sudden, intense headache with no clear cause. 5. Confusion or trouble understanding even a simple conversation. To build your healthy morning routine of self-checks, keep a mirror or phone by your bed for face checks, practice lifting your arms each morning for arm checks, and memorize a simple phrase for speech tests. Always set a timer on your phone the moment you notice any symptom to log the exact time. This helps you or emergency responders track how long the stroke has been underway. If you detect any FAST or supplemental warning signs, dial 911 immediately. In the next segment, I'll show you the best ways to call emergency services when you're alone, using voice assistants, emergency buttons, and more, so you can get help without delay. Stay tuned to arm yourself with the self-aid skills that can protect your brain and save your life. Imagine yourself precariously balanced on the couch, when suddenly your left arm goes limp and your words tangle on your tongue. No hearing aid, no smart speaker, nobody responds. In that moment, the way you call for help becomes your lifeline. I'm Harold Bennett, and experiencing a stroke while alone at home turned my smartphone into the most critical tool I own. To make every second count, master these 5 methods to call 911, even if your limbs feel like lead. 1. Use instant voice commands, skip punching numbers, your voice is the key. Shout, "Hey Siri, call 911, or "Okay Google, call emergency," and let your Stroke Lifeline smartphone app connect you. 2. Engage rapid SOS buttons. On iPhone, tap the power button 5 times for emergency SOS. Many Android phones support an emergency response alone shortcut via a button combo. 3. Leverage smart speakers and wearables. With an Alexa, Google Home, or smartwatch nearby, you can simply say, "Alexa, call 911. No reaching, no dialing. 4. Make noise to attract neighbors. When technology fails, sound can save you. Knock on doors, pound the walls, or stomp the floor. Any loud noise can prompt someone to rush in. 5. Send automatic emergency texts. Enable emergency SOS SMS to broadcast your location, symptoms, and medical details to your trusted contacts the moment you trigger it. Each of these tactics gives you precious extra moments. Practice them today so your voice, your fingertips, or even your front doorbell becomes your personal alarm. Next, I'll show you how to clear a path for first responders, to ensure that when help arrives, nothing stands between you and life-saving care. Stay tuned to complete your elderly first aid toolkit. A silent home can turn into a deadly maze if the ambulance can't find you in time. When I was racing against the clock after my stroke, I learned that how you prepare your environment for emergency response alone is just as critical as recognizing the warning signs. Don't let clutter and darkness stand between you and care. Follow these 6 life-saving steps to support stroke prevention for seniors. 1. Leave your front door unlocked or keep a spare key and remote within arm's reach of your bed so you don't fumble in a panic. 2. Keep pathway lights on or install motion sensor bulbs to guide responders straight to you the moment they arrive. 3. Clear hallways of shoes, cords, and furniture so no one trips and precious seconds aren't wasted. 4. Display a medical info card by the door listing your history, high blood pressure, prior stroke, penicillin allergy, current medications, doctor's contact, emergency contact. Paramedics can act faster with these details. 5. Position your phone, smart speaker remote, and medical alert button within 1 meter of where you rest, so you can call for help, turn on lights, or sound an alarm instantly. 6. Wear a panic button or pendants linked to emergency services when you're at home. One press can alert medical teams to your exact location. Take 10 minutes today to transform your living space. When you're alone at home, these simple changes ensure that help can reach you without delay. In the next segment, I'll show you the safest positions to reduce injury and keep blood flowing while you wait for rescue. Don't miss it. Imagine you're free falling, but the ground beneath turns into your bed. The position you choose right now could be the difference between survival and complications. When a stroke leaves you unable to move, lying incorrectly can obstruct your airway, destabilize blood pressure, or even cause a vessel to rupture. Follow these critical steps for elderly first aid and stroke prevention for seniors as you wait for help. 1. Use the recovery position, roll onto your side, place your bottom arm under your head for support, and bend the top leg at a 90 degrees angle. This keeps your airway clear and prevents choking on saliva or vomit. 2. Elevate your head slightly, prop a pillow or rolled blanket under your shoulders to lift your head about 15 to 20 centimeters. This can reduce intracranial pressure and support high blood pressure by stabilizing their readings. 3. Avoid eating or drinking, even a sip of water could cause choking if swallowing is impaired. Keep your throat clear to protect your breathing. 4. Loosen tight clothing, undo ties, open collars, and loosen belts to improve circulation and airflow, critical components of natural ways to lower BP. 5. Stay warm without overheating, cover yourself with a light blanket or wear a layer of thermal clothing. Extremes of cold or heat place additional stress on your system. 6. Practice slow, steady breathing, inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 6, focusing on each breath. This technique helps lower heart rate, reduce stress hormones, and support time as brain by keeping oxygen flowing to your brain. 7. Keep your phone within reach. If responders arrive, you may need to silence notifications or answer questions. Mastering this safe positioning not only provides elderly first aid but also protects against complications like respiratory failure, orthostatic hypotension, and aspiration. Next, I'll show you how to document your symptoms and progression, a simple step that can guide doctors to the fastest, most effective treatment. Don't miss it. When you're alone and every second counts, how do you ensure doctors know exactly what happened and when? Documenting your symptoms and their progression is the next critical step for stroke prevention for seniors and optimal treatment. 1. Record the exact symptom onset time. The moment you notice your first warning sign, whether it's facial droop, arm weakness, or slurred speech, look at the clock, set a timer, or quickly jot it down. 8:17, left-sided facial numbness. This precise timestamp guides doctors in choosing clot-busting medications within the therapeutic window. 2. List symptoms in the order they appear. Use your phone's Notes app or voice recorder to say, 8:19, left arm unable to lift. 8:21, speech began slurring. 8:23, dizziness and loss of balance. This log helps medical teams understand the evolution of numbness and stroke when you can't speak or write fluently. 3. Rate symptom severity on a 1 to 5 scale. For example, facial numbness, 3/5. Speech difficulty, 4 out of 5, dizziness, 2 out of 5. These ratings offer a clear picture of how each issue progresses and assist physicians in tailoring their emergency care. 4. Note any self-help measures you've tried. If you changed positions, sipped water following senior hydration tips, or practiced controlled breathing, record it. 8:25, recovery position, slow breaths. 8:28, drank 100 milliliters of water. This information can help doctors distinguish between your own interventions and the stroke's natural progression. 5. Capture your medication details. If possible, photograph your medication list and note times: aspirin 81 mg at 7 o'clock, blood pressure pill at 7:30. This ensures paramedics and ER staff can avoid drug interactions and choose the right treatment. 6. Repeat checks every 2 to 3 minutes. Spend a few seconds reassessing FAST or your other warning signs, then record updates like 8:30, left arm strength improved to 2 to 5, 8:32, speech slightly clearer. These repeat entries map out exactly how your condition changes over time. 7. Use automatic tools. Voice memo apps let you record continuously when typing is impossible. Specialized apps like Stroke Alert can log symptoms and generate reports automatically. And setting recurring alarms ensures you don't miss a check-in. By meticulously documenting your symptoms and timing, you empower medical teams to act with full awareness because time is of the essence. Next, I'll reveal the 5-step Lifesaver plan and show you how to download our PDF checklist and leverage a Stroke Lifeline smartphone app for real-time tracking and reminders. Stay tuned to complete your personal toolkit for surviving a stroke alone. What if the next minute determines whether you survive a stroke alone? Turn those critical seconds into life-saving action with the Lifesaver protocol, your automatic response to a morning stroke risk or any stroke event when you're by yourself. Look at the first sign, check your face in a mirror or phone camera. Note the exact time you spotted the symptom. This timestamp is vital for stroke prevention for seniors. Invoke, use a voice command or SOS button to call 911 immediately. Whether it's, "Hey Siri, call emergency," or tapping your smartwatch's alert, make sure you've practiced so it feels instinctive. Facilitate, unlock your door, switch on hallway lights, and clear the path to where you're lying. Don't let clutter slow down your emergency response alone. Ease, assume the recovery position on your side, elevate your head slightly, and loosen tight clothing. This simple elderly first aid step helps maintain the airway and reduce pressure spikes in high blood pressure seniors. Store, record each symptom's time, sequence, and severity in your phone's Notes app or via a voice memo. This clear record enables paramedics and ER doctors to act on time is brain with precision. By rehearsing these 5 steps, you transform panic into protocol. Comment, "I'm prepared," to lock in your commitment. Download our free PDF checklist, and install a Stroke Lifeline smartphone app for automated reminders and logs. In a stroke, every moment counts. Make yours a lifesaver. Now you hold the complete system for how to survive a stroke when no one is around. But how do you cement these steps so they become second nature when every second counts? I'm Harold Bennett, and here's your "I'm prepared" commitment. You can recognize stroke symptoms and perform the fast check. You're ready to invoke voice assistance or hit the emergency SOS button. You know how to facilitate access by unlocking doors and lighting your pathway. You can ease into the recovery position to protect your airway and stabilize pressure. You will store timestamps and symptom details in your phone for paramedics, because time is of the essence. If you agree to each step, type "I'm prepared" in the comments now. Then 1. Download the Lifesaver Checklist PDF from the description to print or save on your phone. 2. Install a Stroke Lifeline smartphone app to get instant reminders for fast and symptom logging. 3. Join our Facebook group, Living Healthy with Harold, to share experiences and support others in stroke prevention for seniors. Every minute you practice today is a golden minute saved tomorrow. Strokes don't wait, but you can prepare. Thanks for watching Senior Health Stories with Harold, where each tip aims to protect your heart and keep your brain sharp.